Yes, sir. Remember how hard you worked to get that win?
Yes, sir.
Don't forget that.
Yes, sir.
All right, congratulations. Enjoy it. Enjoy your weekend. On Sunday, we'll have our evening Zoom call, and we'll get after it then. And other than that, guys, congratulations. When you get home, take your stuff, wash it at your house, bring it back, ready to go on Monday. We ready for Mondays now. We ain't backing down on Monday. I don't care who we
Hell no.
Yes, sir. We got to prepare for Chapel Hill just like we prepared for Jordan Matthews.
That's that vibe.
Enjoy it. Enjoy your 48 hours. Come ready Sunday night, guys. We're prepared for Chapel Hill. Move on. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Let's get on the bus and celebrate and the drive home and go. One, two, three. Good job, boys. Let's go.
I'll follow you.
I'm okay. It's good.
Yeah, it was a little bit different than last week. What changed between this week and last week?
There's a few things. I mean, New County is New County. They're one of the best teams in the state. And this guy, Coach Johnson's getting here right now, and he's building a program. And, you know, we're still in the works of building our program, but we're just a little bit further along than him. So, you know, I wish him luck and all that stuff. And I think that's kind of the transition. I think it, in a way, that game last week showed us who we really are and what we need to do to get where we want to be. And I think it woke us up too. So he kind of got an angry Northwood team when we showed up today too. So.
Right. I know over there when you were talking to the team just now, you said you want to prepare for Chapel Hill like you prepare for JM. How did you guys prepare this week? I mean, what was different?
Well, we've always you know, me and my staff, we don't back down to practice. Every day's full pads, and we go after it. I mean, we make our kids tackle. We make them. We're trying to teach contact courage every day. I mean, that's the purpose of football, anyways, is to teach these kids how to become men and how to handle a little bit of adversity and how to be able to, you know, get bangs and bruises and still get up and keep practicing. So we practice hard like that every day, and we don't ever back down. And that's kind of.
Now you mentioned you have a Zoom call on Sundays. What kind of things do you talk about or go over on the Zoom call?
Mainly on the Zoom calls, it's more of corrections and all that. So we do it on Sunday night at 8 p.m. and we just go through a little bit of the game, the prepare for the week type deal, and a lot of kids join it. And we'll go through the offense and what I expect of them, and then, you know, they show up, they can, and then I just put it on huddle and they can watch throughout the week. So.
I mean, the running game was obviously the star tonight. I mean, the numbers, I haven't seen the numbers, but they're probably pretty insane.
Well, I promised the kids pizza if they get 300-plus yards rushing. That's why I threw it so much.
You think that's what it was? Is that what it did? Was that the key tonight?
I talked to them about it, and the biggest thing was an intrinsic motivation, right? Mm-hmm. So our kids have all these external motives, but they've got to find a way to motivate themselves for 4 quarters and try to win a game. So that's what we're working on right now, is that intrinsic motivation of trying to, like, get through 4 quarters. So that's why I was like, don't let up. As much as that was, I had young kids in at the end, and they were still pushing. That's how it should be. And I'm just trying to teach them how to motivate themselves to keep going through the whole game. And so that's where we are.
What was your conversation you practiced like on Monday? Because you come off of that big loss and you got them pumped up for this game. I mean, what turned on that switch for them?
I mean, I think it's where we practice. Just going out there every day and demanding it out of them. Just being completely honest with them. Like, this is what happened, and this is what we got to get better at. And if you guys don't do these things, then it's going to be like this. And demand it, and, you know, and if they don't do it, we got to discipline them, and we got to make them feel like, you know, if you don't do it, life can be hard. So, I mean, we're always trying to teach them life lessons throughout football, and I think that's why I love the game so much. So.
And Carson had a few touchdown passes tonight. He looked pretty good.
Yeah, well, that's part of the 300 yards passing deal. You know, I had to start throwing a little bit. No, I have a couple of receivers that I need to show some love to. I don't throw the ball ever. People are tired of me. So I should have got Will Smith a little bit more involved in the throwing game, but every time he was in, we'd score so fast that I never got a throw with him.
He did pretty well on the ground anyway. So, yeah. I mean, what did you kind of see from that passing game that might come out maybe in a future week?
It's hard to tell.
Right.
I mean, you know, every week's so different in how they defend and who's going to have. Like, I know already Chapel Hill how they're going to handle us, and so they're going to slant and all that stuff, and they're going to try to roll the safety down in the pocket and all that stuff, and they're ready for us. So the game plan they'll be more prepared, a little bit probably. You know, they got some experience out there at corner that's going to cut that slant off. So we'll have to figure out some other things if we want to go back to it.
If you're giving a game ball to somebody after this game, who are you giving it to?
Probably the O-line.
Yeah.
And our linebackers played pretty well, I think our whole defense played well, but our O-line, I demand a lot out of those guys constantly, so probably good to the entire O-line.
Before the game started, you were talking to the team, and you mentioned, having the seniors step up and show some leadership. Are you seeing that as,
We're still working on that part. I mean, our seniors are figuring it out, but even like here to say today in pregame, I didn't feel like we took it as serious as we should have, and hell, we had 10 minutes left, and I said, all right, for the next 10 minutes, we're going to go goal line just because you guys can't focus in. And so they're still learning. We'll get there. We've got a long ways to go.
Yeah, is there anything after, a big win like this, 72-0 win, that you maybe come away from, you're like, we need to work on this, we need to work on this?
Probably the entire offense and defense. I will pick it away. My motto, I always feel like you got to treat each game the same. So I'm not going to go look at this game any different than Lee County. And I'm going to try to, every game we got to get better. We've got to demand it of ourselves. So that's all I can say.
That's all I have for you.
That's all I have. Thank
All
you.
right, man. Thank you,
Good one.
Coach.